What up, though? Detroit Red Entertainment, real Detroit news and opinion. The real Detroit, not the fake ass Vice Lord, GD, Blood, Crip, Detroit. Not the fake ass Detroit will bleed, Detroit will breathe. New Era Detroit, Black Lives Matter, terrorist organization Detroit, but the real Detroit. What up, though? Today is the Sunday rant. I'm finna rant. I'm just finna talk a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the shit I seen in the news, some shit I seen here and there and there and here. I'm gonna try to go real quick as I can, cause I ain't got a whole bunch of time. You know, I gotta get it where I can talk some shit for like an hour. I can talk some shit for an hour. I could talk some shit for about an hour. I don't know motherfuckers to listen to it for an hour, but you know what? I think I could probably keep you motherfuckers interested. Interested. Keep your interest. Keep your interest for about an hour. You know, I see. So did. So first thing I'm talking about is the abortion shit that's going on. Um so real quick about this abortion shit, Texas passed a law to end abortion at 6 weeks. Motherfuckers mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? Because they say a woman don't know, that she pregnant in before 6 weeks. But I done heard some women say, as soon as the shit happens, as soon as the conception, I mean, as soon as the, as soon as the nigga get done, and she feel it go in her. Some women say right off, they know right then and there. You know what I'm saying? They can feel it or some shit. But I guess, but some women can't tell and they don't know before 6 weeks. And so the 6 week thing got something to do with the heartbeat. They saying that the heartbeat start pumping in about 6 weeks. And they saying that they can't do no abortions if that's the case, because at 6 weeks don't nobody really know. Now these motherfuckers in Virginia, that motherfucker governor said they can have an abortion up to when the baby finna come out. It could be a full baby. They will let that's murder. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. A full baby, full term baby at 9 months, you will kill that? You got to be a sick motherfucker. So we know they doing something with that they know they doing something with that baby. Cause that baby got full arms, full legs, eyes, heart. Why would you want to kill a baby at 9 months? We're gonna leave that there. So in Texas, they saying that they can't do it. So these motherfuckers, they getting like shit. Okay, well we got to get money together because we're gonna have to get these women out of Texas. This how bold these motherfuckers is. That they saying that they finna get a motherfucking bus and bust these women out of state to other places to get abortions. So they want the Supreme Court killed their dreams because they thought the Supreme Court was gonna put the shit on stay. But the Supreme Court said hell no, Texas law stand, and that's that. So you got all these motherfuckers all over the news. They've been going crazy. All the news people, ABC, CNN, everybody going nuts. All the pro-choice people, they going nuts. Reverend Al Sharpton, goddamn Al Sharpton, how the fuck you gonna get on TV, man, and go against life? The Reverend, man, Reverend Sharpton, you ain't shit, man. You motherfucker, man, I called your phone, man, on your talk show on Sunday and asked you to. I did that on purpose. I said, Reverend Sharpton, hey, man, just pray for the nation, man. The nation need prayer. You know what that motherfucker Al Sharpton told me? He said, I ain't got time to pray. I got other callers on the line. I ain't got time for that. That's what he said. So Reverend Al Sharpton, you ain't shit. So back to Texas. Um, yeah. So they saying in Texas you can get paid if you know somebody trying to have an abortion after 6 weeks. They give you up to $10,000 in your lawsuit. So a nigga like me that's walking on the side of his shoes, you know what I'm saying? I need a new pair of shoes anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't walk these motherfuckers down. So, you know what I'm saying? you know. But hey, shit, you can come up. You get about 10 of them, that's 100,000. Shit. You come up in Texas now. All you gotta do is look for a motherfucker trying to have an abortion. so dig, right? Uh, I had a talk with a young man, right? Just the other day. I said, young man, because he just started high school. He just started high school this year, And I said, young man, you at a point, what I'm saying, where young men and young women like yourself entering high school and, y'all feelings start to get changing and, y'all might want to kiss on each other, uh, touch each other or whatever. Because we all know at 15, 16 years old, people start experimenting, right? You know, I'll tell you about this young lady. She used to call me when her mama went to work. We both went to Cody together, and she was sweet on me. And my mama used to tell me always mess with the girls that like you, because if they like you, they'll treat you good. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, so young men, you know, make sure that woman like you more than you like her. That's what my mama told me. So young women don't get mad. Unfortunately, I haven't been following that rule. You know what I'm saying? But when I was younger, you know, I used to. Maybe I should start doing that again. But I'm walking on the side of my shoes, so I ain't thinking about no woman till I get some new shoes. Anyway, uh, so I'm telling the young man about that, and I'm like, man, you have to be careful because you don't want to bring no baby into this world if you ain't got no money. You not stable. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that'd be the wrong thing to do because it take a lot to have a baby. It take a lot to raise a child, and you need a lot of money to raise a child. You got to be financially fit, financially stable. You know what I'm saying? And you got to have time. You also got to have time for your child. It ain't just about financially stable. It's about actually being there in your child life. So when you feel like you're ready to have sex, you gotta go to somebody and say, "Look, I need condoms." You gotta protect yourself not only from just having a baby, but from chlamydia, from herpes, from syphilis, from gonorrhea. You gotta protect yourself. You know. But HIV/AIDS. I don't know if young women got the HIV/AIDS, none of that shit. But you still want to protect yourself from that. So you have to be disciplined. You know that you cannot bring no baby into this world until you have your own place, and you can afford your own place, and that you have your own car, and that you financially straight. And you got to know this woman you're going to be with. And you got to make sure that you enter into a decent family. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it work when people come from fucked up backgrounds or fucked up families, and you know, sometimes it work with people like that. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, me myself, you know, if I'm a young man, I don't want to get with nobody that come from a fucked up family. You know what I'm saying? Or now that I know something, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't put myself through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put myself through no hard ass times. You know what I'm saying? By bringing a baby into this world and I'm not together. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling him, nigga, wait. You don't be in no rush. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, pull your rubber out and you take your time. You put it on right, and you make sure that you do not bring no babies into this world until you got some money. And see, people, you know, into these young women, these young women have to get this game. You know what I'm saying? They have to have somebody telling them this same stuff. And this abortion stuff, we wouldn't have these problems with these women and these young women getting pregnant and having to have abortion if they was just getting the right information from the people that care about them and love them. You know, a lot of babies come from the result of this a nigga jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying? He got a girlfriend and they just having sex. And he ain't got enough sense to get his ass up. And he nigga just lay there. And next thing you know, she pregnant. And she had a baby. And the nigga fucked up. He don't know what he doing. He ain't never been around a daddy. He ain't never had no daddy. He don't know nothing about being no father. So now you in a fucked up situation because this nigga don't know shit and he ain't got no motherfucking money. And if you get a nigga that got some money that don't know shit, and he still might not be a motherfucker be around to raise this baby. You know, we not like the birds. The birds have a baby. You know that I watch these birds, right? You know, I keep telling y'all I walk the streets all day, right? And my shoes leaning to the side, right? So I'm out walking the streets, and I look down at these birds, these red birds. I mean, not the red birds, but these white birds with the long ass wings, with the little bit black tail, and they got the yellow beak. I can't think of the name of the birds, but some of the birds get real tall, and they got gray birds like the white birds. I got some pictures, but I ain't got. Maybe another day I'll show y'all the pictures. But they're these birds. So there's one bird. All the other birds was eating them. I know the mama bird because she on watch, while all the other birds is eating, right. And it's this one other little bird. It's a little baby bird. Ain't nobody even paying attention to the little baby bird. I would say the baby bird would be like a 1 year old baby. See, a 1 year old baby, we would still gotta take care of that baby. But this bird was on his own. It was like, get yours, nigga. Like Pac and Breed. Hey, rest in peace to Breed and Tupac. I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. Get yours. I got my mind on my money, money on my mind. Anyway, uh, the bird was on his own, and the bird was not doing so well. I said, God damn, these other birds won't even come over to this bird and help this bird. You know what I'm saying? That kind of fucked me up because I'm like, what if we had to just drop? We can drop the 1 year old baby off on its own and let it fend for itself. You know, that's deep. I don't know about to y'all, but that kind of fucked me up to watch that because I was comparing the that baby bird with us. How will we make it on our own as a 1 year old child? Your mama there, but you got to get your own food. But anyway, abortion wouldn't be a big thing in our community if motherfuckers were just taking responsibility. And that's what we're not talking about. Responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody telling their sons the truth about bringing a baby into this world and not being prepared. And that's a lot of our problems with men and women these days, because they bringing babies into this world and not financially, physically, and mentally prepared for this child that they bring into this world by simply jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying? We take sex for pleasure. You know what I'm saying? We're not thinking about the whole thing or the purpose of sex. We not talking about the purpose of sex, and that's to bring life into the world. But it's changed from that into pleasure. We just fucking. Everybody trying to bust a nut. You know, she trying to get hers, the nigga trying to get hers, his, and there's a race. There's a race to bust a nut, and whoever busts that nut first is over. In most cases. You know what I'm saying? You know. And so these babies coming into this world, and these niggas ain't got a clue on how to do this shit. And so it puts our woman in a position that, you know, she want to have an abortion. So, you know, fathers, you know, if y'all out there and y'all got young men, you know what I'm saying, and y'all need to talk to y'all young men and make them be held accountable and let them know, you know, what time it is. Because these women, you know, the nigga handsome, you know what I'm saying, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? They gonna have sex with this young man. You know? So we gotta, you know, not we, I don't wanna say we. But when you say we, you like you preaching to a motherfucker. And that's what I wanna prevent. So I wanna say, I would tell a young man that, you know, be responsible, man, and wear a condom at all times and protect yourself until you're ready to have a baby, until you're ready and you had a time and you had a money and you have everything that you need to be a successful father. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna put it on the women. We ain't gonna put it on the young girls. And also, you know, I would advocate, because another thing they saying is that they saying that women, young girls, being raped or incest, fathers, you know, messing with their daughters. And, you know, I know it's in our community, but it's not as bad as it is in the white community. But anyway, whether it's white, black, or whatever it is, I'm going to say this. And I would lobby, I would advocate for the death of rapists, the death of child molesters, and the death of people that commit incest. So we can kill them motherfuckers by death penalty and by law, instead of making a federal law where we can have abortions. That we say to the rapist and the child molester and the motherfucking incest, whatever you want to call them motherfuckers that commit incest with their own kids. that it's punishable by death. You know what I'm saying? That's what Congress need to be doing. And if a motherfucker know that they gonna get took out in the demonstration live on TV, that you motherfucking rapists is get taken out live on motherfucking TV and executed for rape or molesting a child or having sex with a child and getting her pregnant, nigga, it's death. That should be the law of the land. Not killing these babies. You know what I'm saying? Not killing off the future. You know, and it's important to them. Abortion is important to them because black women is the number one ones having these abortions. So I guess that's how they got all that damn melatonin pills, and melatonin in their lotions, and melatonin in their hair grease, and melatonin, all they got melatonin soap. Where the fuck is they getting all this melanin from? You know, I don't know. That's some conspiracy theory shit, I guess. I don't know. I'm just saying it's thinking. It ain't conspiracy thinking shit, but how the fuck do they get melatonin? I don't know. If you know, let me know. Hit me up. Tell me how the fuck is they getting all this melatonin. You know what I'm saying? I got some other shit I want to talk about, but you know my cell phone only give me 26 minutes, so you know I want to talk about the gun law that was passed in Texas and why black motherfuckers against that. Here you got a chance. Not saying I'm in Texas. I'm just saying I just look around and see what the fuck going on. Like Governor Newsom in California gonna be fucked up in a minute. You know what I'm saying? You know, Governor Newsom losing his mind about that recall. You know, I could talk about the Afghanistan shit. We should say no to motherfucking refugees. We should say no to the motherfuckers jumping that gate in Arizona, California, and Texas. That's bringing that motherfucking COVID over here. We know, cause the news said that the motherfuckers that jumping that wall over there in El Grande, Rio Grande shit, whatever the fuck they call it down there in Texas, that them motherfuckers is coming over here positive for COVID. That's why the shit is crazy now. It ain't the niggas. It ain't the people. It's the motherfuckers that jump in the wall coming over here with the COVID. Them motherfuckers over here, they said there's a million motherfuckers that done jumped that wall, done dug a hole, and then climbed the gate, then swam, and jumped in motherfucking trucks and 18 wheelers and all motherfucking going all over the country and shit like that, and they bringing COVID wherever they go. That's not conspiracy. That's just what the news reported. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yeah, but the same motherfuckers, them black Democrats, and these Roland Martin, these motherfuckers, Cypher, Phi Pi, Gamma, aka Soros and Deltas, and all them motherfuckers that's helping this motherfucking devil, and Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, and all these motherfucking foreigners, all these motherfucking Caribbean motherfuckers that's running around here pretending to be us, talking about they black and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta separate ourselves, motherfucker. We say we the real Americans. The real Americans. You know what I'm saying? We ain't jumped no boat. I ain't jumped no boat. My people ain't jumped no boat. My people ain't climbed no fucking wall. We ain't rode over here on no motherfucking boats. We ain't came over here on no roller skates. We ain't come over here by plane. The motherfucking Catholic charities ain't flyers over here. Red Cross ain't flyers over here. You know what I'm talking about? The real Americans, according to your Webster Dictionary. You know what I mean? The motherfucking copper tone motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? That's in your Webster Dictionary. The real Americans. You know? The first inhabitants. Well, some people say Aboriginal, some people say indigenous. They got some motherfucking Mexicans, some motherfucking Mexicans mixed with Asians over there in Minnesota talking about they us. Them motherfucking identity thieves. The African Americans are identity thieves. They trying to steal our accomplishments. Y'all motherfuckers ain't made shit. You know, them motherfuckers killing me, man. Hey, but you know what? We got to beware of these African Americans and blacks because they sellouts. They for death. They ain't about life. They for death. They don't want us to protect ourselves. Motherfucker pass law that everybody can strap up. Do y'all see what's happening to these women? I'm gonna make another video. These women and children, motherfucking young men, nigga, we need to be strapped up out here, nigga. And if Texas passed a law, nigga, for niggas to have guns on them to protect themselves, then motherfucker, you should be alright with that. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker should be alright that he can protect his family when he outside. But no, these motherfucking African Americans, they against that shit. You know what I'm saying? But USA hoes, USA, you African Americans and black people, y'all take y'all ass back to anywhere in sub-Saharan Africa where y'all come from. Anywhere, you landless, homeless ass motherfuckers, take your ass back to Africa. USA hoes.